What does it profit a man if he gains the whole world but loses his life? Many of the people we think are alive, rich, and comfortable are working corpses. Because there are no more true values in them, and they are even scared by life. Very often, because their wealth and status were acquired illegitimately. What does it profit a church if it has all the numbers, all the money, all the beautiful structures, but has lost the crucified Christ and the love he offers? The present-day resurgence of paganism and fetishism is partly because of the crossless, decaffeinated, selfish Christianity that many Christian leaders in Nigeria have preached. But we have lost our faithful because they don't find the love of the crucified Lord in our churches and in our lives. Time has come for us to retrace our steps and begin to preach Christ and Him crucified, and to live that preaching out in our lives. What does it profit a nation, a people, if it has all the wealth but has lost its citizens? Nigeria is one of the wealthiest nations on earth, but because of bad leadership, we have lost our citizens. Many of our young people are leaving a country they have lost confidence in. And if you give the example of Igbo land, the southeast, individual Igbo people may have a lot of wealth, driving very expensive cars and building marvelous and humongous mansions. But we have lost our youth. We have lost our values. Time has come for us to ask ourselves about what is essential in our lives and gradually rebuild our broken nation. And with regard to our country, Nigeria, many people are now saying all eyes are on the judiciary. That may be true, but I want to remind all of us, their honorable justices are Nigerians. They did not fall down from heaven, and they were not recruited from Singapore. They are products of the same corrupt society in which all of us live in. So, we should moderate our expectations, because great expectations herald great disappointments. But whether you are in the judiciary, in the executive, or in the legislature, we must have clear signs and indications about the right way to choose and to change our leaders. Military coups are wrong. They don't solve problems, they only make them worse. But dissatisfied citizens must know how they can choose and change their leaders. If the rich and the powerful manipulate the Constitution, manipulate the electoral process, manipulate the judiciary, and kill protesters when they protest unarmed, what other alternatives are left to them? Yes, the judiciary, the last hope of the oppressed. Whatever judgment the tribunals may give, some will rejoice, others will protest. So, that judgment must not be clothed in equivocations and legal quibbles and technicalities. That judgment must be so clear that all of us common Nigerians must understand that justice has been done. Otherwise, we blame ourselves for the consequences. What does it profit a nation if it has all the wealth but has lost its citizens? Let us return to the life of sacrifice, the life of love, championed by the crucified Lord.